My name is John Comfort, the head wrestling coach for the Middletown South Wrestling Eagles. The Eagle wrestling team was 17-10 and placed third in the TCNJ Pride and third in the district tournament. The team placed 5 wrestlers in the districts, crowning 3 champions for the first time in over 10 years. District champions Don Franchosi, Drew Blasco, and Trevor Finn, and third place finishers Matt Best and Tyler Tomanak represented the Eagles in the region wrestling tournament. Trevor Finn finished second place at Regions, which got him a bid to the state tournament in Atlantic City. Drew Blasco concluded his career with a 4th place finish in the region and 95 career varsity wins. A special thank you to our seniors, Angel Martinez, Ryan Cottrell, John Cook, Drew Blasco, Muhammad Gerard, Tyler Tomanak, Brian Kine, and Trevor Finn. Your leadership will be missed next season, and I wish you the best of luck in the future.
My name is Brian Rasp, and for the past 10 years I have been the boys bowling coach at Middletown South. The boys bowling team finished third in B North Division this year with a 33-21 record, marking their 8th consecutive year of 30 or more wins. In addition to league play, the team bowled in 4 tournaments: the Red Raider Tournament, the Green Wave Tournament, the Monmouth County Championship, and the State Tournament. This year, the team MVP goes to 4-year letter winner senior Mark Canny, and the coaches awards go to seniors Rob Martini, Brandon Joseph, and freshman Brandon Lynch.
After a 2-year playoff drought, the boys varsity basketball team clawed its way back into both the Shore Conference and state tournaments. In both appearances, we nearly pulled off significant upsets because of great execution, embracing the underdog role. We earned 13 wins on the season. Earned is the operative term, as our program consistently plays one of the most difficult schedules in the area. We thrive on competing against the best teams. Many of those wins were close contests to the end, and I give a lot of credit to our experienced veterans who often came up with big plays in opportune spots. As a coach, I cannot say enough about the role of this year's senior class in setting the tone for the program's successful future. Each took on a leadership role in his own way. We will greatly miss the example that John Moriarty, Nick Mariani, Matt Morrow, Mike Diorio, Sam Brodsky, and Tom DeMeo set for the younger players in the program to emulate. Through their words and their example, these players were the undisputed leaders all season. As a group, we always emphasize the importance of team goals and accomplishments. Our motto is selflessly compete. For now, just to mix it up, I will mention some of the notable individual accomplishments on the season. Sam Brodsky and Matt Gray were the assist leaders on the season. Each averaged about 4 per game. Mike Diorio, Matt Morrow, and John Whalen dominated the glass for us. Mike averaged 7, while Matt and John averaged 6 rebounds per game. Rebounding was always a significant point of emphasis for us, and these players truly answered the call, even when they were outsized. Tom DeMeo led the team in scoring with 12 points per game. He also connected on 41 3-point field goals and shot 83% from the free throw line. John Whalen and Matt Gray each logged vital minutes in their junior year. The emergence of sophomore Dan Roybal was surprising to no one within the program. Collectively, these 3, along with juniors Paul Birch, Pat Campbell, Dan Siegel, Tim Zero, and sophomore J.J. Larkins, formulate a solid foundation for next year. Our JV and freshman teams also recorded their best records in 7 years. As a head coach, I'm quite optimistic for the future. I want to take a moment to thank my assistant coaches, Coach Petretta and Coach Giorgio, for a job well done with their teams and as extra help for me on the sidelines. Special thanks goes to Coach McManigal, my former player, who volunteers his time as a community aide and has a bright future in coaching. Additional appreciation to managers Evan Turkovic, Kyle Zarnicki, Gabby Calori, and Julia Beck. Finally, I'd like to thank the parents for their efforts in the Fast Break Club and for raising such outstanding young men. It is my privilege to be their coach.
Hi, my name is Bill Clifton. I coach boys track along with Vic Bears Jr. I really think that we had some solid showings this season. It was highlighted by the distance runners, which was expected, but also from the shot put crew, which was unexpected, but a pleasant surprise for us. We had some great individual performances on the county, the conference, and also on the state level, but there was also some behind-the-scenes highlights to this season. One of them being that I was impressed by the consistency and toughness during the course of our workouts. And I guess you have to be tough because most of our conditioning is outside and it is in the middle of the winter. Also, I like the way that the team never backed down when they were in their competitions, whether it be a low-level invitational or a high-level state meet. And lastly, the camaraderie that the team has. When you work side by side with a teammate and you're working hard and you're supporting each other and you have the same goals, you develop a closeness with that person that I really feel only can be developed if you're in a competitive team. We're really excited to let you know who is going to be our MVP this year and who also took the Coach's Award. It was a really good boys team this year. I really enjoyed working with them, and I was proud to be their coach this season. We congratulate all the other winter athletes and the coaches that guided them. Thank you.
Hello, I am Kathleen Clifton, a member of the coaching staff for the Winter Track and Field program. The girls' winter track and field team had a successful season with over 60 girls participating. We had many veterans of the program returning to run, jump, and throw faster, higher, and further than ever before. We also had an abundance of newcomers surprising us with their dedication, determination, and performances, even at the varsity level. Our girls were dedicated, inspired, and committed to their team and their coaches. They were driven to perform better than ever before, and their efforts paid off with 7 girls qualifying for the state group championships. Our 4x800 meter relay team ran an incredible time to win the Varsity Classic at the 168th Street Armory in New York City. And in doing so, they ran the 13th fastest time in the nation and qualified for the prestigious Penn Relays to be held in April at the University of Pennsylvania. We are very proud of our athletes. They are not only successful on the track and in the field, they are excellent students and represent South with dignity.
My name is Tom Brennan, and I am the women's varsity basketball coach here at Middletown South. We just wrapped up our season, reaching the state sectional semifinals, which was my 17th as a head coach. What can I say about the women's basketball program and the journey of 2012-13? Besides the winning talent that these ladies put on display on a nightly basis, winning their 2nd consecutive divisional title and going undefeated to accomplish that goal, there's such a strong sense of community about this group, whether that means volunteering on a Saturday morning to spend some time with the Challengers program or tutoring their peers. These girls really get what it means to be a student athlete, and they are great role models for others to emulate. This was an incredible season, highlighted with our trip to Walt Disney World, a result of our invitation to play in the KSA Holiday Tournament. We not only had the opportunity to play at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Arena, but were crowned champions in our bracket. We then returned home and won the Bayshore Tournament, and then catapulted ourselves into the semifinals of what is arguably the toughest tournament in the country, the Shore Conference Tournament, with an electric overtime win over Rumson Fairhaven at Brookdale Community College in February. These kids have done everything the coaching staff has ever asked of them and embraced every challenge with a winning attitude. In the end, they came out of all of this as a very close family with relationships that will go and will continue to grow well beyond basketball games. That's kind of what Middletown South girls basketball is, and much of that legacy is owed to our 4 senior athletes who set a tone early as soon as they came to the building to play with enthusiasm for each other, demonstrate a hard-nosed defensive style, and to share the ball. It's just been an amazing journey.
Hi, I'm Ryan McCabe, coach of the women's bowling team at Middletown South. We finished the regular season with a 44-1 record to record our second consecutive B-North championship, pushing our 2-year total to 85-5. This was all possible due to having our top 5 bowlers individually finish 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 8th in the division respectively. The season was highlighted by a 2nd place finish in the Red Raider Holiday Tournament, a 3rd place finish in the Monmouth County Tournament, and a 3rd place finish in the Green Wave Tournament. Our team MVPs were junior Melanie Aptaker and senior Katie Henry, while junior Veronica Zega earned the Coaches Award.
Hi, my name is Stanley Gutt. I am the varsity hockey coach here at South. The varsity hockey team had a tough, hard-fought season. The team's hard work and dedication did not always get rewarded. We were almost in every game we played and did not seem to get a bounce this season. Some of the highlights of this season are the 3-0 shutout versus Toms River East in Winding River and the comeback win over Ocean at the end of the season. The coaches would like to thank the seniors for their leadership and wish them good luck next year in college. The team will miss you.
Hi, I'm Denise Skinner, head coach for the boys and girls swim team. To recap the season, the boys swim team had their best season yet. With 6 wins and 3 losses, the boys swim past their greatest rival, Middletown North, with their first win of the season. The majority of the members of the team set personal best times in their individual events, and short qualifying times were achieved. Each member of the team contributed points on either a relay or individual level. Andrew Agan, Chris Bernardi, Paul Sismaluski, Ryan McKeever, Ben Mitchell, Jack Osborne, Andrew Smith, Ethan Wagner, and Connor Zero all achieved first place finishes in their events, which contributed to such a successful season. To recap the girls' season, for the first time since 1999, the girls' swim team reclaimed the title of Class A North champions and finished 4th overall at the Monmouth County Swimming Championships. Anne-Marie Schnorr and Lauren Homack led the way in the 50 and 100 freestyle, while Catherine Scott and senior captain Martha Smith placed in the 100 butterfly and 200 individual medley. Melissa Segovia and Phoebe Gartside placed in the 100 breaststroke, while Amanda Giannatasio swam past her competition in the 100 backstroke. Senior Megan McGowan ended the season by swimming her personal best time in the 500 freestyle at the Shore Conference Championship. The relay teams clinched 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place finishes in dual meets, which gave the team a tremendous advantage. The commitment and dedication of each swimmer contributed to the winning season. I'm very proud to be a part of this group of athletes.